Hello everyone, hope you are doing fine. In this tutorial we will learn how to use C# variables. For that reason, let's create a C# in our project panel and name it variable. And let's connect it to an empty game object so it will be usable in our scene. And name this script manager or variable manager. Let's drag and connect it to our game object and double click to open the variables. Okay, in this class, first we need to write our variables here. So we will say, we will start with integers. Integers are integers type in Unity C# actually are int. So whenever you write int, it represents that the variable that we are going to define here is an integer. So the next thing we are going to do, we will name something that familiar, like score. Okay, scores are usually integers because they increase 1 by 1 or 2 2 or 10 10. So we will not initialize it here. Of course you can like initialize by giving it 1 or 0, but we will leave it empty, and we can put this slash here. When you put double slash, you can write anything you want, and there will be no error because it's like for yourself to put comment. And we can like write the type of variables that you can use in your variable. The next thing, type of numbers that you can use in your for your score integer. Okay, the next variables are floats. Floats are any kind of variable, not just integers. They can be like 0 0.5, 0 0.7, 10.3, 10.69, or even continuing. Like we can, for the float we can put power, so the like player power maybe, yes, and let's say that it can be 0 0.5, 1.0 minus 10.76 or 765 maybe. Okay, let's keep it short. Okay, we don't need to put semicolon in the end, but you have to put the semicolon in the end of every variable name. And another one are characters. Characters are like, we can say my input character, and they can be used in order to, like, for example, you can say that if I press character H or character 7, do this, do that, so, or move up, move down. Okay, we can mention some examples, such as they should be in the single quote. So this is a type of character. This is a character when you put a number inside the single quote, it means this is a character. It doesn't recognize it as a number, it recognizes it as a character. Of course, there are ways in programming that you can convert a string into a character into a number, or like vice versa. So this one, okay, these are just examples of characters or even space. Okay, another one is strings. Strings are like, in a funny way, we can say it is a train of characters, and we can say my name, our names and surnames are type of strings because they are not made up of one character. They're like letters next to each other. So and even links, we can like change it to link, and we can say email addresses are type of strings, and even web addresses, and so on. Even names, and whatever you want, like this. Okay, So we can initialize this here in our start functions by saying score is like 10 at the beginning of the game, and power is 200 at the beginning of the game, and my input character, say I want my input character to be like maybe this one, yes, and my link to be my email address a@b.com, and semicolon. Another variable we forgot to mention are booleans. Booleans are like they're true and false forms of variables, and an example can be like my light. Let's say the light can be on or off, so it can be true or false. It cannot take anything else except true and false. So here in our start function, we can initialize that at the beginning of the game the lights are off, but not off, sorry, false. So we can like mention in update that if my light is false, delete the light or do something. So here in our update function, we can put a log in order to see the score debug.log, or yeah, we can use another way. We can just say that the score can increase by 10. This is the same as saying score is equal to score plus 10. If you're not familiar, this is another way to write it. Power can decrease by 0.5, and my input character can become hashtag, and my link or my email address can become facebook.com, or we can like connect it like saying plus. It can connect to strings. We can give it some space, so there will be a space between my email address and the Facebook address, and my light can turn on in the end of the game. Let's go to Unity, and yeah, we have errors. Oh yes, I made a mistake here yes, we should not put these things in double quote. There should be single quote. Save it again, go back. Yes, what's this? Maybe I made a mistake. Yes, we forgot the F here. Every time you write a floating number, you need to write this F in the end because it represents that this is a float number, that we are going to increase it from power, decrease it from power. So let's run the game. Of course, we won't see anything, but there is a nice way in order to see the change. We can change this to debug mode. In debug mode, you can see the variables that you created, but you cannot change it from here. But when you run, you can come here and you can see that the score is increasing, the power is increasing, the input change into this, and my link is like my email address space the Facebook, and the light is on again. So thanks for watching. Hope you understand how to use variables in Unity C#. Bye.